Do you find yourself often in this really particular interesting loop in which you're kind of like running the possible outcomes in your head, and then like every single outcome is bad? It's just like I can't do it. I can't do it this way. I can't do it that way. This won't work out. That won't work out. And you're just stuck and you end up not doing it. So that's what is happening to me. Like I'm trying to think the concept of this channel. Like I'm trying to again blend two things. So like my life, my casual thoughts, my struggles, my happiness, my whatever, and I'm trying to blend it in with Man United because I like Man United. And so I just got done making a 20-minute video, which ended up not being able to upload because I don't know why. My phone is bugging. It's, I don't know, 5.5 years old. Maybe it's, getting washed. I don't know. And I made a 20-plus minute video in which I graded every single one of the Manchester United players on our roster on a scale from 0 to 10, with 5 being an average. I don't know why Goldbridge does it with 6 being the average. That's kind of weird. Like if it's 0 and 10, like it's logical to be 5. And like I have these like concepts in my head. Well, is Bruno a better good player than Rasmus is a worse bad player? Like if Bruno's like an 8, is Rasmus worse than a 2 because like it's the other end of the scale? Like 5 is the average and it's like the IQ scale. It's like the majority of the players is like between 4 and 6, and then like the better players are there and the worst players are there. So like Rasmus is the worst, Bruno is the better. So is Rasmus worse than Bruno is best? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? And it was just like, goddamn, like nobody's gonna watch that. Like nobody is going to watch that. You know why? Because there is no graphics. It's just a 20-minute video of a guy rambling on camera, and maybe like there's going to be one person who's going to watch it in the whole world and going to find it interesting, but like the channel's not going to grow. So I was like, well, let me just not even try to upload that, right? Maybe God is telling me to not upload that because my phone doesn't let me do it. And I was like, how to do it? So like it's amazing how the human brain like gets into these loops. Now I'm trying to like do different things. I'm trying to just talk on camera. But like again, that's not related to Man United. So like what do I want to do? It's crazy. Like, am I going to be philosophical every day? Am I going to think about a certain issue in life? And am I going to wear a Manchester United shirt every single day? Hopefully my 2 new shirts arrive soon because I'm just wearing Casemiro all day. And am I going to like be philosophical about it and express my opinions? But after certain amounts, I'm just going to run out of topics, right? And after certain days, I'm just going to want to talk about football because there's going to be a big football match or big transfer or something like that. Like right now, it's the off season. Nothing's happening besides a couple of attempts at transfers. But the Premier League is starting in a month. There are going to be a couple of preseason friendlies already. There are going to be signings. So like, if I'm making philosophical content on this channel, what's going to happen if there is going to be a big football match? So it's just, I mean, it's loops and loops and loops and loops and loops. I just realized that this is holding me back. Like, I've been holding myself back for the past 10 years. I've been doing nothing, and I'm just letting time go by. Like, why am I time wasting? It's just, I am living my life like I'm a fucking Italian team up 1-0 in the 85th minute, and I'm just stalling. I'm laying on the ground. I'm faking injuries. I'm making substitutions. I'm, doing all that anti-football stuff. It's like it makes no sense. So I just kind of realized that, I don't know, fuck it, just grab the camera, do something, and let's see how it goes. Like, I don't know, maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't matter, but it's better to, like, do this than to just lay in bed, which I usually do. And it's just crazy to me, like the concept of depression, the concept of failure, the concept of not being successful is just such a modern thing, right? Like, were people depressed 200 years ago? No, they couldn't be depressed because they were just like really doing a certain job or forced to be a certain type of human being, and they didn't have time, I guess, to be depressed. They didn't have time to lay in bed. That's interesting. They didn't have time to have expectations, or didn't have expectations at all. They didn't think about it that way. So it's just like a modern disease of like failure and being afraid to do something and overthinking and like all of that. And it's just like, God damn, that's annoying. Like, it's just, I mean, isn't it crazy how we moved forward as a civilization in the past 200 years? Like, there is nothing similar in today's life than it was in 1825. There was no electricity, therefore, no television, no refrigerators, no microwaves, no nothing. No vacuum cleaners, no washing machines, no nothing. There was no sports, there was no entertainment like reality shows, like I mean, I guess there was some music, but it wasn't like really a lot besides classical music. There weren't like movies, there weren't cars, planes, telephones, internet, nothing. Everything has changed, everything has moved forward besides our like mental capacity, how to deal with it, how to deal with expectations, how to deal with failures, how to deal with anything. Like, we just kind of move communication. Like, I feel like communication between people is like horrible these days. And just like everything moved forward besides us, the human race. And we're just like, we have no attention span, we have no work ethic, we have a bunch of expectations because we compare each other to each other, ourselves to each other. And yeah, we end up thinking that we suck. I guess some of us suck. Well, yeah. I mean, if that's relative, right? You know, you compare to others, but if you don't compare, you don't. I don't know. I don't know how does this work. Just like, I'm just rambling on camera. So there we go. This is day 2. I'm gonna work out now. That's positive, right?